Like, I don't know. What do you guys count as a small wedding?
I don't know. Most of the weddings I've been to have been very much dominated by family.
Yeah.
Ours is like 80% mates.
Oh, that's good then.
Yeah,
that's
that's
good.
good. Yeah. So like, yeah, because like I know like every small weddings or medium sized wedding is like different depending on like whatever culture you're from.
Yeah.
Like 100 people is like I'd say like a medium sized wedding. You know that's medium. 100 people is like tiny compared to an Indian wedding.
Yeah.
I was talking to a guy who like went to an Indian wedding and they had like 1,000 people going or something.
That's a concert.
Like Indian weddings are basically what happened if you actually go on your Facebook group and you invite everyone in your friend group.
And everyone said yes.
Yeah, and everyone said yes.
And then
right?
they all get to bring a +1.
yeah, right. Like I know, like part of the reason. So we're actually, part of the reason because we do have a massive family, but we didn't want a massive wedding because that's just like such a headache. So we were just like, you know what, we're gonna have the main wedding in the UK, and then we'll bring the wedding to the family. We'll go on tour. You know what I mean? we'll go on tour. So.
The wedding tour.
So yeah, we're having like a different kind of reception kind of thing for like our family in the US and Thailand. Like way after.
That'd be nice though.
Yeah, way
Gone
after
hitting
other
up
wedding.
the globe, dude.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Gone hitting up all the spots.
Mr. Worldwide. Let's go on tour.
Wedding on tour.
Has to let the world know.
You only had one wedding? Cringe, dude. Cringe.
Yeah, because like I don't know, like I want to be able to talk to everyone at my wedding and share like the positive
Right, of
vibes.
course.
But when you get over to like 100 or 150 people, which
Yeah.
it definitely would have been our wedding if we invited all of the family from like both our sides from abroad. You just like you get to a point where it's our wedding. It's meant to be like our happiest moment, but you don't get time to share it with the people that you want to share it with, right? You see everyone talking, but you like most of your interactions, you're just like, oh, you're having a good time. You have like a 5-minute conversation and that's it. It's basically just like going to a convention, and going to like a panel or something. Cause that's the amount of interaction I have with people who, line up for a meetup or something.
Yeah.
But I want more of an interaction and more time to like get to vibe with people at my own fucking wedding, I guess. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know how people handle like massive fucking weddings of like 300, 500, whatever.
Yeah, because I went to my like my friend's wedding, like Japanese guy who I went to university with, and like it's a tradition. I don't know if it's like a full-on tradition, but like usually the tradition is like if you have like a full-time job, like you already have a job.
You invite your colleagues.
You
right?
invite your colleagues and you invite your bosses.
Oh yeah, the boss has to come as
The
well.
boss has to go as well. So
yeah.
like I went to it and there was soft segregation happening and like I was on the table of like mates who I went to school with, table.
Yeah.
But we realized that was one table out of like 40 tables that were there. Because there was probably like 400 people at this wedding.
Yeah.
All work colleagues, like all bosses and like all family, and there was just like me and like 3 schoolmates who were just being like, yeah, so how you been? It's been a while. I don't know any of these other people, but good wedding, yeah.
Oh,
Did you have to like line up to give your blessing? Because I've been to some weddings where we have to do that. Like,
yeah. Like you have
line
to
up to give your blessing. What's that?
Yeah, because there is so many people at the wedding, right? And the bride and groom only have so much time at this
Everyone
wedding.
takes turn lining up. To say
Yeah,
hi.
yeah. Like I went to a Thai wedding where we literally had to line up to be like, congratulations, guys. And they had like this stage where like they sat on like a fucking sofa or whatever.
I've only been to like white people weddings, so I don't.
I literally had to line up to like shake my mate's hand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Just because
so
it was like
wild.
after the reception and everything and during like the food and stuff like that and they're kind of like walking around and stuff saying hello to
cool.
everyone
Yeah.
like
It's a good system though.
yeah, I mean it's a good system, but it was also weird just like lining up next to like a bunch of salarymen to be like, oh yeah, I'm just here to shake my mate's hand,
Efficient. I like it. I like the efficiency of it.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't see me at the wedding? Shut up. We got 5 minutes and a handshake. Fuck off.
It's like an idol like handshake.
Yeah, it is, right?
It's like, how many of my albums did you buy?
Yeah, I bought 10 of your CDs,
You're just in the like wedding like.
Asian weddings as well, when you're lining up, sometimes you haven't even slipped some money to like pass it.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Asian.
Well, like a
Asian-
back alley deal.
I don't know if this feels correct in saying, but it just feels like the supreme store of weddings, like Asian. Asian weddings are. It's like, how much can you flex? It's just everyone brings their like Supreme out. Everyone's like,
Oh,
dude,
yeah,
it's like,
of course,
all right, look
yeah.
at this spread, dude. Way more food than you'd ever need.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
Bring everyone you know. Why? Just so I can have the capacity bigger on Facebook. That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
much,
Because
yeah.
it's like a lot of Asian weddings I've been to. It's like a statement. You know what I mean? It's like a.
It's about
flex.
sending a message.
It is literally about sending a
Is
message.
it trying to tell people like how successful you are, or is like what's the?
I think it's more so about like, look at how like happy we are, and look at, and like this is like the physical representation of how like
Yeah.
happy and like
Yeah.
well off we are for being happy. And,
Yeah, because
you know.
like the amount of wedding politics that go into an Asian, it is a thing. It is
No,
a thing,
yeah,
right? Because it's not even about inviting your immediate friends and family. You got like your parents' immediate like friends and family and people you grew up with and everything like that. There's like, if you are not invited to an Asian wedding, you're fucked up in some way. You know what I mean?
This legit sounds like the Red Wedding from Game of Thrones. It's like,
it is.
You failed to invite me to the wedding. Thus, you have betrayed my clan.
It
you will
is.
die now. You have insulted the house of Manitipo. You will not be forgiven for this.
Which is like I didn't want like that side just like involved in my
Sound
wedding
like a
at all.
peace envoy.
Yeah.
Fear not. There is another. The scroll comes down.
Gotta appease like the family. You know? Fear not, we are bringing the wedding to you.
burst open the doors.
This is some Game of Thrones shit.
Yeah, I mean, like it's like like every Asian wedding I've been to is like the most extra thing I've ever seen in the world, and like it's unfortunate that it's also extrapolated by the fact that every Asian family I know is fucking massive. It's
Yeah.
absolutely massive. You have to
Especially
invite.
Southeast Asian
Especially,
families.
oh my god! If I had my wedding in Thailand, I have to invite all my cousins and all like my
Cousins'
The
nephews,
colleagues.
my
entirety of
cousins'
Bangkok,
colleagues.
essentially. The entire population of Bangkok at Gant's wedding.
So yeah, like that's like I definitely would not have been able to plan that along with just being outside the country. So I was like, fuck that shit. I'm just gonna have a small, manageable wedding, and just enjoy it, right? And just enjoy the wedding.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That sounds nice. I'm
got-
excited for it, man.
Did you get like an overwhelming amount of people in your Twitch chat asking if we were going to Gant's wedding or when Gant's wedding was,
Yeah.
as if they're like
They were-
also planning to go?
They were like, you're gonna film it, right? I'm like, no, no. What?
I got that so many times. People are like, "So this is like a trash taste special, right?" Like, it's like the wedding special. It's like, no. It's so. Could you imagine if I just like rocked up with a fucking camera and being like, "All right, so challenge
Joe
for the day."
fucking rocks in one of like the
Yeah.
fucking film cameras. He's like, yo, what's going on?
We've
I'm
got like fucking 10 different video crews just like filming every angle of this wedding.
GoPro on every corner of the room.
Connor's got like a GoPro on his like fucking forehead, like POV.
mid 4 out of 5 tier list review of all the free drinks.
Yeah, I mean,
my
like,
God.
it was actually like I barely took any pictures at the wedding I attended, like because I just felt like, we have some pictures, but it was more pictures to share in between our mates, and we'll probably share.
Yeah.
Me and Cindy will probably
You
share
got like a wedding
few pictures.
photographer, right?
Yeah, I don't know how much we're gonna share to social media yet. I don't know yet. It's kind of I'll decide.
Grant will be wearing a suit and Sydney will be wearing a dress. That's
Yes.
kind of spoiler alert.
Yeah,
That's pretty. Yeah.
and everyone will be
Yeah.
nicely
I like,
dressed. That's about
it's not
it.
gonna be any different just because we're YouTubers. We're not like
Yeah.
we're not like whoa, like it's just I don't know. It's gonna be a wedding. I
Hey,
assume.
It's just like a gold play button in the middle, right?
That'd be it, dude.
Yeah.
Susan comes down, dude. Yo, Grant, dude. Really happy with Trash Taste, dude. Really happy for you.
Susan comes and gives her blessing. we say our vows in
It's
front of
just
Susan.
one get out of demonetization free card. I'll take
It's
that.
like just this once.
Yeah, no, like there have been like other YouTubers who have very much documented their wedding, and everyone's different in terms of choosing how much they wish to share. It's entirely up to everyone, but you have to understand that everyone's a bit different in terms of how much they choose to share, because it is a very private event.
Yeah, you gotta respect the privacy.
It's a wedding. So the way I see about it is that, you know, I've only gonna get like one wedding in my life. So how much of this do I want to share with the world? How much of this do I want to keep between myself and my close mates and family? I don't know yet. I'll think about it and we'll decide.
Content.
Yeah, because like the
You only get one wedding card. Come on.
like because like you always have to battle the thought of like, you know, that whatever you post, it's gonna get like the most engagement that you're ever going to get.
Of
And you're like,
course.
if I post a video of this, I know it's gonna get fucking like 2-3 million views, man. Easy. And that's free content, you know. I don't even have to. I'm gonna do it anyway. That's just free content.
It's like, honey, I know this is like a really like personal thing, but that click rate through there, like
What's up, guys? I'm at the altar with the boys. I'll just say my vows.
7 mid rolls on that shit. Woo! My God.
Before we jump into that, I'm not sponsored. Might be a good place to actually put it. I don't know.
Bro, imagine if we like fucking live stream that. Imagine the fucking super chats, man.
IRL.
Like VTubers could dream of getting the super chats
Oh
when
my
you go to the
God.
wedding, man.
Please, Gaunt will not say his vows until we get at least $2,000. Wow, we are not moving from this spot.